What's up, guys? Moonlapse Nightwind here with a collection update video. It's been about a month since I've done one of these, actually, and it's not for lack of pickups. I've just been saving up to do one big video. I think I'm going to do collection updates once a month from now on, or at least every other week, just so they're not short videos. They're actually longer form and more uh, the point of these is to bring new music to people who are looking for new artists, especially within metal, because I know it's hard discovering new music. I still struggle with it, um, and a lot of these ones are blind buys, but I've since or were blind buys. I've since listened to them. They're all pretty great for the most part. So let's go ahead and just get into it because we got quite a few. So first off, we have Amphisbaena with their self-titled EP. Let's see, I gotta make some room here. Then we have Anthropia with the Aaron Chronicles Part 1, The Journey of Beginnings. Apologize for the glare on the computer. Some of these are ripping to my PC. Then we have Astro with, I'm going to butcher this because I don't speak Latin, Felicitum Lunare, I believe is how it's pronounced. We have Austere with Withering Illusions and Desolation. We have Black Crown Initiate with The Wreckage of Stars. And Selves We Cannot Forgive. Then we have Blut aus Nord with Mort. Next is Bodom After Midnight, the only release we'll ever get from them, unfortunately. Their 2021 EP, Paint the Sky with Blood. And damn, these are great 3 tracks for Alexi Laiho to finish on. Two originals and a cover. Man, it still breaks my heart that he's gone. I love Children of Bodom. I never got to see them live. It's just so sad, man. I wish I could have. I really do. Alright, next up we have Candlemass with their self-titled Death Magic Doom and their live CD DVD set Ashes to Ashes. Next we have Cannibal Corpse with Red Before Black and their 2021 album Violence Unimagined. Very good album, very reminiscent of older Cannibal Corpse, like first 4 or 5 albums. A little bit thrashier, and I'm not a big fan of thrash, but this album was fantastic. It was a nice little refresh on Cannibal Corpse. Not that they don't have to change a lot. They do death metal like no one else does. And they're one of the originators of it, but they still managed to keep it fresh, and it feels fresh. A little bit thrashier, still a fantastic album. Next, we have dove into my, this one was definitely not a blind buy. I dove back into some of the gothic music I listened to in high school. We have The Cure with Disintegration, still a fantastic album, classic to this day. Next, we have Cult of Luna's 2021 release, The Raging River EP, fantastic. Cult of Luna never disappoints. Keeping with 2021 albums, we have Darkthrone with Eternal Hails, very reminiscent of old style doom and black metal. Very much produced in that way too, which is can be off-putting, but it's a grower, definitely. Next, again, delving back into that goth music I listened to in high school, Depeche Mode with Songs of Faith and Devotion. Then we have Dragon Force with Maximum Overload, easy for me to say. Deluxe Edition has a bunch of bonus tracks and a bonus DVD. Then we have Dream Theater with Train of Thought. Next, we have Fear Factory's 2021 album, Aggression Continuum. Oh man, I saw Fear Factory live on their 25th anniversary Demanufacture tour, where they played that album in its entirety. They played a few songs from Genexus, and then they played, I think it was Martyr from the debut, which was really cool. And Burton C. Bell is a fantastic vocalist, and I believe this is his best Fear Factory performance to date. Of course, it will be his last one. But damn, the vocals on this album were good. Instrumentally, it's a Fear Factory record. You know what you're expecting. But vocally, I mean, damn, fantastic performance. Next, we have Forsaken with After the Fall. This one I actually bought today as of recording this. And I looked them up. They're epic doom metal. So in the vein of like Summoning, Caladan Brood also comes to mind. So I'm all for it. Next, we have Gardenian with Soulburner. We have Green Carnation with Journey to the End of the Night. Next, I'm going to butcher this because I don't speak French. This is Les Discrètes, or Les Discrets. I vehemently apologize. With Ariettes Oubliées. And I only know that last word because the Oubliette by The Reticent was my album of the year last year. Next, we have Memory Garden with Verdict of Posterity. Next, we have Mortis with Two Eyes. I'm going to butcher the pronunciation on these two because I don't speak Norwegian. Anden som gjorde oppror. Is that how that's pronounced? And then I honestly can't even read this one, but there it is. God, I'm a terrible metalhead. So yeah, Mortis, of course, musician, original founding member, one of the original founding members of Emperor. This is actually these two are like dark wave dungeon synth, and it's really cool, really ambient. I love it. Next, another one I'm going to completely butcher. This is Mortus with two U's instead of two I's. With hold on, I think I still have this pulled up on my PC. Let's take a look, because no way am I going to be able to pronounce this crap. Or read it rather. De contemplanda morte, de reverentiae laboribus ac adorationis. They're from Sweden. I probably pronounced that very Spanish-like, and it's probably Latin. But they're a black metal band from Sweden. Another one I bought today, so I haven't listened to that one yet. But I'm excited to. This one I used to have, and I was so happy to find it again. Mundanus Imperium with their only album, The Spectral Sphere's Coronation. Next we have Mörkskog with Superior Massacre. Then we have Neaera, I believe is how it's pronounced, Neaera, with, what's this one called? The Rising Tide of Oblivion. Then we have Primordial with Imarma, I believe is how it's pronounced. And it has the Dark Romanticism demo and then a live DVD as well. Then we have another Primordial album with The Gathering Wilderness. We have a couple from Rings of Saturn with Embryonic Anomaly and Lugal Key N. Then we have Rise Against with The Sufferer and the Witness and their 2021 album, Nowhere Generation, and the disc is trying to fly out everywhere. I wasn't a big fan of Wolves when it came out. This album's very good. A lot better than Wolves was. And it was a shame because they were on such a great run with Appeal to Suffer and the Witness, Appeal to Reason, then Endgame, then The Black Market. And then Wolves just kind of was a bit of a dud. There's good tracks on it, but this is definitely a nice return to form. Then we have Satyricon with The Age of Nero. Next we have Serpens Aeon with, how do you pronounce this? Dawn of Quatl. It's very Lovecraftian themed, so right up my alley. Love it. Next one, I could get a lot of shit for this, but you know what? I actually enjoy this album a lot. I listened to this a lot when I was a kid. I saw this band live, not by choice. My parents made me go, but at the time I enjoyed this band, and I really only didn't fight going because they were playing, and I didn't give a shit about the opener and the headliner. So that is Skillet with Comatose. I love this album. That one and Awake are fantastic. They actually play really well live. I saw them when they were supporting Awake with a couple Christian rappers, Sean Locke and Toby Mac. I didn't know who Sean Locke was. I guess he used to be Toby Mac's hype man. Toby Mac is, of course, a big Christian rapper. I could give a shit less about them. Skillet is, of course, a Christian band. That's the only reason I was okay with going to that concert. But I still enjoyed listening to them. I'm not a Christian by any means, but still nice to listen to sometimes. Next we have Spectral Voice with, oh god, I can't even read this. Eroded Corridors of Unbeing. Then we have Thirfing with, again, I'm going to butcher this because I don't speak whatever language this is. I believe it's Urkraft. And then another Thirfing album, Forstotstider. Again, I apologize. I don't speak Norwegian or Swedish, whichever language that happens to be. Then we have a band called Winds, W-I-N-D-S, with Reflections of the Eye. And finally, wrapping this one up, actually not entirely, but for CDs, last one is Yob with Catharsis. And then finally, I'm surprised I was able to get this. Of course, you guys know Record Store Day has come and gone. I went into my local record store 2 weeks after Record Store Day because I had a bunch of other stuff that I had to do. And they still had this. And I'm so happy because I really wanted to get this. We have Opeth's Morning Rise on vinyl. This is my favorite Opeth album. And the Record Store Day exclusive, both vinyl, are on this beautiful like sapphire blue. And I love it. This is my favorite Opeth album. Glad to have it on vinyl. Of course, I have the CD. But yeah, very happy to have this on vinyl. And it sounds great. And it's the only vinyl that I own or that I've seen. I'm sure there are others where there's only one track on not one, but two sides of this album. So side A is Advent and then The Night in the Silent Water. Side B is only Nectar. Side C, for obvious reasons, Black Rose Immortal is a 20-plus minute song. And then side D is To Bid You Farewell, and then Eternal Soul Torture, which was released as a bonus track on the reissue of Morning Rise. It's like a demo track. But still, very happy to have this. Favorite Opeth album. Not one people would put on the top, but I love this record so much. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Let me know what you guys think. Should I do this monthly? Should I do this bi-weekly? Or should I just do it every single time? You guys let me know. You guys are the people watching this. I deliver the content. That's all I do. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Take care.